Okay guys, this is the first E question and I'm going to start with this one. The whole idea here, using the above information and your knowledge of the conditions for non-independence of systems of linear equations, find the amount of stored paid for a small table. Now they've given you the equations. Non-independence. Non-independence means that you're dealing with a dependent situation. And the second that you're dealing with a dependent situation, then you're doing this, which means that one equation and its constant is a constant in a linear combination of the two. One means that one equation and its constant is a linear combination of the other two. Now, we've got to rearrange this first formula here so that it is in the form 5x minus 4y is equal to 0. And you notice there's no z there. Now, you've got to look at this, and you've got to look and see. Now, obviously, this is a large one, and it's going to be reasonable that these two are going to combine in some way to form this third equation. And it would be the easiest thing to do would be to look at the 80 and know there is a 0 there, and I've got to get some sort of combination to give me this 3200. Now, you've got to play around with it, but basically, if I multiply 80 by 40, then I can get 3200. So I must have to multiply this equation by 40. That has to be the situation. Okay? Now, if I do that, then we've got to see what we've got at that point. Okay, so this is what we've got now. This is what we've got. 40x plus 160y plus 200z is equal to 3200. And then we've got to combine that in some way with the second equation to get the third equation. Now, we're all right with this. We've got our 3200, but we've got to obviously multiply this. By now, you just got to do your math and realize that if I multiply by 10, then I'm going to get 40 and 160, and that's going to give me the 120y that I need. I've got the 200, I've got the 3200, so timesing it by 10. So that means that D, if I times this by 10, that's going to give me 50, so I'm going to have 50x minus 40y, and when I take that and subtract it, or combine it, sorry, add it to this equation here, I get the third one. So D is 90, and that's how you do the question.